Hi, join me on a tour of historic Georgetown in Washington, D.C., D.C.'s Chinatown, the Smithsonian Castle, and many more interesting places in the city, which is rich on architecture and culture. Welcome in Georgetown, Washington, D.C. Georgetown is a historic neighborhood and commercial district in northwest Washington, D.C., situated along the Potomac River. Founded in 1751 as part of the colonial-era province of Maryland, Georgetown predated the establishment of Washington, D.C. by 40 years. Old Stone House, built 1765, is the oldest building structure still standing in Washington, D.C. The house is also the last pre-revolutionary colonial building in Washington, D.C. After a short walk on Main Street, we arrived at small Francis Scott Key Memorial Park, honoring the national anthem author. Another interesting point were the Exorcist Steps. The Exorcist Steps are concrete stairs descending down to a small parking lot in the Georgetown neighborhood of Washington, D.C., famous for being featured in the 1973 film The Exorcist. The steps were built in 1895 by George Colleen. On the way to the river, we cross historic Chesapeake and Ohio Canal and along the banks of Potomac River to Georgetown Waterfront Park and the Washington Harbor.
No way.
Following day, we visited Washington, D.C. Chinatown with many restaurants and businesses' names in Chinese characters. You don't need a car in Washington, D.C., as the subway system is very dense and inexpensive. Also, the city is fun and easy to walk. We could not skip the Smithsonian's National Air and Space Museum with exhibitions from hot air balloons to modern spacecrafts, located just south of National Mall. We spent an hour in garden of the Smithsonian Institution building, commonly known as the Smithsonian Castle. It was completed in 1885 and constructed of red Seneca sandstone in Norman Revival style.